Good morning, everyone. Respected Principal Sir Dr. Rishikesh Soman, Vice Principal Madam Dr. Tessie Thadatil, and all the faculties of our college, and of course, my dear students. I, Vidhi Kalra, Assistant Professor in Economics, warmly welcome you all on behalf of Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce to the 6-day induction program for the year 2021-2022, which is specially organized for you by the Diksha Aram Committee. Albert Einstein once said, "The value of a college education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think." It is on these principles that our founder and director of Symbiosis, Dr. S.B. Majumdar Sir, founded Symbiosis back in 1971. Symbiosis as an institution offers to its students and faculty a vibrant learning ecosystem designed around its multicultural and innovative ethos based on the principles of the Vedic thought Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family. Symbiosis today comprises of more than 46 institutes imparting quality education across diverse verticals, and Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce, which was established in 1983, is proud to be part of this family. I would like to draw your attention to few noteworthy facts. Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce became an autonomous college in the year 2012-2013 and completed its first cycle of autonomy in the year 2017. Owing to our excellent performance, we got an extension for 10 years, that is till 2027-28 from UGC. We were also conferred the College with Potential for Excellence by UGC. We are the beneficiary of RUSA Rashtriya Uchitar Shiksha Abhiyan under the Component 8 Enhancing Quality and Excellence in Select Autonomous Colleges, wherein we were sanctioned a grant of rupees 5 crores. Under autonomy, we have introduced various programs and courses in our college, and innovations have been done at the curriculum level. We have introduced various specializations like HRM, interdisciplinary in commerce, and postgraduate programs in economics, English, and psychology. We have introduced the degree with honors program for both BCom and BA, and we will be starting our research center for PhD in commerce very soon. Now, talking a little about the Diksha Aram program. Our college intends to design an induction policy in line with the quality mandate of the UG guidelines for the induction of our students. The objective of this program are help students acclimatize with college surroundings, develop bond with fellow students and teachers, sensitize them towards issues of social relevance, and imbibe human values so as to become responsible citizens. Now, without further ado, let me invite the first speaker for today's program, who is our Vice Principal and the Head of Department of Costing, Dr. Tessie Thadatil, who will be giving the welcome address. Talking about Tessie ma'am, you will be surprised to know the fact that she is a very alumnus of this college. Ma'am completed her graduation from this very place, Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce, and completed her post-graduation from BMCC. She has done her PhD in corporate sustainability reporting with reference to the G3.1 guidelines of the global reporting initiatives by IT companies from SPPU. Tessie ma'am has also presented a number of research papers in national and international conferences on varied topics like forensic accounting, outsourcing by higher education institutes, a case study in innovative entrepreneurship, and many more. She has also helped in coordination of activities of the Elocution and Debating Association, Drama Club, and international initiatives. She has helped set up ACCA in college in 2013 and was part of the faculty exchange to University of Hildesheim, Germany in 2017. Ma'am is currently involved in a collaborative program on information literacy with University of Hildesheim, Germany, funded by the Ministry of Education, Germany, and DAAD. She has even led a team of students sponsored by SR Foundation for conducting a case study of the CSR activities of SR Foundation at Jamnagar in 2015. Ma'am is also the member of the Board of Studies at Dhananjay Rao Gadgil College of Commerce, Satara, and BMCC College, Pune. Ma'am is a good orator and communicator and has also compared several programs. Without further ado, I invite Dr. Tessie to present the welcome address.
Thank you very much, Vidhi. A very good morning to the first year batch of 2021 and a warm and hearty welcome to your college, your academic home for the next 3 years. I also extend a warm welcome to this induction program of the Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce. I speak on behalf of the entire college, and all of us are very excited about telling you what we as a college have to offer to you. We're also very excited about getting to know you better as you pose your questions along the way. So from all of us, congratulations for choosing and opting for Symbiosis, and a hearty welcome once again. Before any journey and before any new beginning, there is bound to be a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation, a lot of expectations, and also perhaps some anxiety. During the next few days, you will get a whole lot of information in a small capsule. So listen carefully. Some things you will remember, some things you will forget. But I assure you, you will undoubtedly make your transition to college a whole lot better if you have paid attention. During this induction program, you will be meeting some of our former illustrious professors. You will meet our current professors and heads of departments and centers. You will meet the registrar, you will meet the office staff, the controller of exams, alumni, and of course, our dynamic principal. You will be acquainted with an elaborate mentorship program that has been designed just for you. So strap yourself up and pay attention to the instructions. This will definitely help you to make the best of your journey with us. Symbiosis, which you must know by now, is a biological term and means two different organisms living in close proximity, typically to the advantage of both. Like Vidhi just mentioned, it was started by Dr. S.B. Muzumdar, our founder director, of whom we are extremely proud. And we are very fond of him. He is a visionary, and you must get the opportunity to listen to him. And you will be told the story about how it all started in the course of this induction program. Vidhi also mentioned the motto of Symbiosis is that the world is one family. We have students from different parts of the country and the world. And multiculturalism is at the core of the existence of the Symbiosis family. We believe that it makes us more resilient in a globalized world. Perhaps that must be another reason why you opted to join us. Be proud that you are now a part of the Symbiosis brand name, but you must also carry it responsibly. You have an equal responsibility to add to the value of the Symbiosis brand. Put your heart, your soul into your academics. Take active interest in everything that the college organizes for you. Add to the colors of the Symbiosis mosaic. You would do well to remember that we have the best of both worlds. We are a part of the Symbiosis family, and we are also affiliated to SPPU, that is the University of Pune, or the Savitribai Phule Pune University. This will be explained to you in the course of the induction program. Vidhi also mentioned that we have been re-accredited by NAAC with a CGPI score of 3.51, which is an A+ grade. Accreditation basically vouches that we conform to a particular standard, and to retain that standard, we are constantly working on how to deliver quality. Besides the multicultural aspect of your cohort group, the principal and his team have been trying to find out different ways in which you can also get interdisciplinary exposure. We recommend that you do something additional along with your regular courses, and you don't need to look elsewhere. The college itself is providing so many opportunities. You can pick up a diploma from the liberal arts section or a standalone certificate course. You can pick up a skill from the Center for Skill Development. You can join the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship and check whether you have those skills within you, or even apply for an international opportunity. And the earlier you start, the better it would be, because you have barely 3 years in hand. We have a fantastic library and a fantastic librarian with a great team. And since this is online at the moment, there are many e-resources that you can access from wherever you are located. It would have been wonderful if you had been on campus. One of our best practices is to be technologically up there with the best. And so the campus has classrooms which are state of the art with smart boards and seamless Wi-Fi connectivity. So we are waiting for you. But for the moment, we will make do with Microsoft Teams. So what are the aspirations that you're working to possess as a graduate from our college? If you look at our graduating attributes on the website, the first that we advocate is be strong in your domain area. That is a must. Develop the habit of referencing, do additional courses related to your domain area, get familiar with software applications and professional bodies related to your domain area. Develop an analytical temper, read more, but focus more on your interpretation and inferences. Cultivate an aptitude for research. Research has become so important for the academic community. Go that extra mile with your assignments and treat it as an opportunity to explore and express yourself with content that you create by referring to serious and respected sources of information. Learn the art of academic writing and learn the art of scientific argumentation. It will stand you in good stead. Be stubborn about ethical integrity. Take care of your physical health and emotional well-being. For sports, we have a great motivator on campus in Mr. Aniruddha Sharma, and we also have a very capable counselor in Ms. Akshada Shinde in case one needs to talk on any issue. Each of us has a different story to tell as to why you chose to be here or why you landed up here. Some have come for academic opportunities, some for placements, and some for the brand name. But whatever be the reason, grab the opportunity. And at the end of 3 years, graduate, go forth, carrying the Symbiosis brand and the Symbiosis torch responsibly and with pride. Remember, once a Symbiosian, always a Symbiosian. I would like to end with a story. There were these two students who were talking to each other and the teacher was listening to them in the background. And one of the students told the other, "You know what I want to be when I grow up? An astronaut." The second student looked at him with a question mark on his face as if to suggest he had seen his classmates' science marks and doubted that he would ever even reach the gate of NASA. Still, the first student continued, "I want to be an astronaut because I'm going to be the first person to land on the sun." His friend looked at him with disbelief and said, "Are you stupid? You can't land on the sun. It's way too hot. That'll never happen." But the first student persevered. With conviction, he responded, "Yeah, I know it's too hot. That's why I'm going to land on it at night." What I mean is, whatever be your percentage or your town or background or marks, dream, aim for the sky, and if not the sky, you will surely reach the stars. We at Symbiosis are here to walk with you, fly with you for the next 3 years, and hopefully for the rest of your life. God bless and welcome from each and every one of us here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tessie ma'am, for your encouraging words and a very warm welcome. I would now like to invite our very own and talented third-year students, Ashwini and Malad Chakrabarti, to showcase you a very special presentation.
Hello everyone, congratulations and welcome to Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce. Good morning, respected Principal, Dr. Rishikesh Soman Sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Tessie Tadatil Ma'am, faculties and my dear freshers. I am Ashwini from third year BCom Banking with Honours.
And I am Malhar from TY BCom ACCA with Honours.
And it gives us immense pleasure to welcome you all to this induction program. Let us begin with a quote. They say that a fresh start isn't a new place, but it is a new mindset. Although we have gathered here today virtually, we hope that the knowledge you receive empowers you to optimally utilize these opportunities in this beautiful journey. Symbiosis is a galaxy, and you all are the prominent stars. The motto of our college is Vasudev Kutumbakam, which means that the world is one family. This drives us to make education an enriching experience for both teachers and students. I, along with my co-presenter Malar, would like to give you a glimpse of the programs and opportunities offered at our college. Symbiosis College offers courses at the undergraduate and postgraduate level in commerce and arts. At the undergraduate level, we have Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Commerce program, and at the postgraduate level, we have Master of Arts and Master of Commerce program. All these programs are structured with dynamic and constantly evolving syllabus and an interdisciplinary approach, a strong technologically enabled environment, and research rigor. At the same time, our college also aims to nurture students to possess healthy mindsets and imbibe ethical practices, develop sensitivity, environmental concerns, and acquire the attitudes of a global citizen. Let us now have a detailed view of these courses. Our college offers a specially modulated program, 3-year program in BA with a mission to offer in-depth and contemporary knowledge. With this intent in mind, we have regular BA and a BA with honors degree. The specializations offered in BA are English, economics, and psychology. In the second year of BA, students choose their specialization, which means they would be taking 2 special papers in their specialization subject in each semester. And at the end of a 3-year regular BA program, a student would have completed 8 papers of specialization. A regular BA course earns you a total of 132 credits. Credits, as we know, is a measure of learning progress which supports your entry in master's program. If you score 60% and above in your first year, you are eligible for BA with honors program, which is offered for each of the specialization. BA with honors program earns you a total of 148 credits. Apart from the regular papers, there will be 3 additional papers. They are interdisciplinary paper, which is different from your specialization. Like, for example, an economics student would have an interdisciplinary paper on theatre, which is different from his specialization. You also complete 1 life skill paper. For example, you may have a paper on team building and leadership. The third paper will be on research methodology and research project with dissertation. The college offers BCom program as well. We have regular BCom, BCom with honors degree, and BCom with interdisciplinary degree. The mission of this course is to provide in-depth and contemporary knowledge in the field of business studies, commerce, and management. It also develops business acumen. The specializations for BCom are marketing, costing, banking, human resource, entrepreneurship, BCom with SIMA. SIMA stands for Chartered Institute of Management Account. It is a UK-based system and can be opted from the second year. It specializes in management accounting. Our college also offers BCom with ACCA, that is Association of Chartered Certified Accountant, which specializes in accounting and finance and should be opted from the first year itself. Regular BCom earns you a total of 132 credits. If you score 65% and above in your first year you are eligible for BCom with Honors program, which has 3 additional papers similar to the BA program. An interdisciplinary paper, which is different from your specialization, a paper on life skill, and a paper on research methodology and research project with dissertation. It earns you a total of 148 credits. Moving on to the college master's program. The college offers master's program in Masters of Arts, that is MA, and Masters of Commerce, that is MCom. The master's program at Symbiosis offers an opportunity to explore its fields through rigorous research and a syllabus which evolves with changing times. The courses are designed to empower the students with technology, skill, and critical thinking oriented education. The MA offers 3 specializations, that is in English, economics, and psychology, while the MCom degree, on the other hand, offers 2 specializations, that is in advanced accounting and taxation, and the other in business administration. Both the MA and MCom degree earns you a total of 64 credits each. Thank you. I now hand over the podium to Malar.
Thank you so much, Ashwini. So I've been told by many of you from this batch that one of the most significant reasons why you have decided to join the Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce is because of the diversity of extracurricular offerings which this institution provides. So I'm going to give you an overview of just that and help you understand how you can take advantage of these opportunities. To begin with, students, along with their graduation, can pursue a host of certificate courses and liberal arts programs, which is offered by the Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts. As you can see, these courses are offered across 4 distinct disciplines and is designed to ensure that students inculcate some very valuable life skills and broaden their knowledge, for example, ethical proficiency, emotional intelligence, as well as situational awareness. Students can pursue these courses either as individual certificate courses, or you can also indulge in a full-blown diploma program. Being the very first educational institution in India to offer these courses to students all the way back in 2006, the Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts is truly a cornerstone in the camp of our college. We now have the international initiatives, which is offered by the Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce. So these initiatives are offered with the objective of exposing the students to different cultures and perspectives. Like Tessie ma'am just mentioned, enabling students to become a global citizen is not only just a mandate of this institution, but also the vision on which our founder and director, Dr. S.B. Majumdar sir, had founded this institution. And hence it is enshrined in the very core values of our organization. These initiatives can be in the form of student and faculty exchange programs, joint research projects, as well as summer programs. So any of you who might be looking forward to exposing yourself to different pedagogies and learn with students and faculty members across national boundaries, this is the place for you. The Symbiosis Center for Skill Development offers a plethora of domain-specific as well as soft skill courses to the students to enable them to achieve a sense of competitive advantage, not only in their 3 years here with SCSC, but also when they step into their professional lives. These courses are structured in the form of workshops and training sessions, guest lectures with senior academicians, industry insiders, as well as entrepreneurs. Students can also participate in industrial visits that enables them to experience and have hands-on practical experience. You can also acquire credits by pursuing these courses along with your graduation. We now have the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, which is the preeminent entrepreneurship endeavor in our college and it provides a platform to and nurtures some of the most budding entrepreneurial and innovative minds that we have here at our campus. There are a myriad of activities which are organized under the center throughout the year. Some of those flagship activities include the Symbiz Global Entrepreneurship Summit, Manthan, which is a national level social business plan competition. We have Indradhanu, which is an art and craft festival. We also indulge students through participation in flea markets as well as the publication of the book Symbipreneurs, which takes a deep dive into the journey of our very own alumni entrepreneurs. Placements have always been one of the greatest USPs of SCSE, and the placement cell is single-handedly responsible for all the campus recruitments that occur through our college. But apart from that, the placement cell is also responsible for organizing a number of workshops and training sessions that help you become industry ready. For example, how to build your resumes or write them, how to indulge in group discussion rounds, or how to answer questions during personal interviews. We have a number of acclaimed multinational corporations that visit our campus every year to hire our students. Some of them include Deloitte, Ernst & Young, Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank, Honeywell, and many, many more. Hence, the placement cell gives you a very good insight into the hiring process of the corporate world. With this, we now come to the very first flagship event of our college, which is called TEDx SCSE. And I'm assuming many of you wanted to know about what this is all about. So TEDx SCSE is the independently organized TED event under the aegis of the Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce. And it is actually one of the very few institution-based TED events in all of Pune. As a student myself who has had the good fortune and opportunity to lead this event as a student organizer and head in its fourth iteration this year, that is TEDx SCSE 2021, I can say from my personal experience that one of the greatest aspects of this undertaking is that it brings together some of the most consequential minds and speakers from around the country and gives them a platform to share their journey, their experiences, and their learning with our students and faculty members. Some of our previous speakers have been the former ISRO chairman, Dr. G. Madhavan Nair, the representative of India to the UN Action for General Equality, Ms. Zoya Agarwal, as well as the very famous actress Shreya Pilgaonkar. So if you are someone who is looking forward to experience what it really takes to build a TED event from ground up and want to access these extraordinary stories and ideas, you are more than welcome to participate in this undertaking. We now have our annual college festival, which is called Simagine, and I'm also assuming this is something that many of you were looking forward to. So Simagine in its essence provides a platform to all the students to explore their skills across music, dance, art, sports, and many other disciplines. We have more than 50 events that we organize simultaneously under the umbrella of Simagine, and some of the flagship events include Indradhanu, Youth Icon, and Cultural Night and Pro Night, where we bring some of the most preeminent performers from across the country, which in the past have been musical bands like When Chai Met Toast, Sabali, as well as the very famous comedian Samay Raina. Apart from this, we also organize a number of college competitions, which is participated over by 50 colleges, and we attract an astounding footfall of more than 2,000 attendees. And one more thing that I can say from my experience and the experience of my peers is that you will probably make some of your best college friends and have some of your best memories through these events. So do not think twice before participating in these. We now have the Synchronous Model United Nations. For all the mooners and public speakers out there, this is our very own MUN conference, which is organized by the Symbiosis Elocution and Debate Association. And the idea is to bring together some of the brilliant young minds and provide them a platform to collaborate and find solutions on some of the most pressing global, social, and political problems. We attract a delegation of more than 170 to 200 delegates from universities and institutions across India, and you'll be very happy to know that Synchronous MUN is actually one of the very few MUN platforms in all of the country to have been recognized by the UN Secretary General, not once, but twice consecutively. Apart from the centers and the events that I just spoke about, SCSE offers a gamut of other associations through which you can indulge in a holistic development. Some of these associations include the Symbiosis Investment and Finance Association, which is our very own finance club. As one of its founding members, one of the greatest objectives that we have tried to achieve is that we want to provide a platform for students to discuss on topics ranging from financial markets, personal finance, investment, and other macroeconomic topics. The club also publishes the monthly SCSE academic newsletter that can be accessed by all of you by visiting the college website. And we also have a very strong social media presence where we publish information-based content. We have the Symbiosis Elocution and Debate Association, which, as I mentioned, organizes Synchronous MUN, but it also provides an opportunity for students to participate in intercollegiate debate and elocution competitions at the local, state, and national levels. We have the Art Circle and the Foreign Club, which is a culmination of all the artistic talents in our college. You can be a musician, a singer, an instrumentalist, a graphic designer, a photographer, a poet, or a writer. This is the place where all of us get together to not only present our talent, but also to learn from each other. We have three distinct drama circles. We have the Marathi Drama Circle, the Hindi Drama Circle, as well as the English Drama Circle. And for all the movie buffs and filmmaking enthusiasts out there, you'll be very glad to know that we also have our very own film club. The Center for Human Excellence is one such institution that enables students to find the best potential among themselves by indulging in a number of time-tested strategies as well as online workshops. And last but not the least, the Symbiosis Social Involvement Program enables all of you to indulge in social activities in collaboration with many not-for-profit organizations. Apart from these, we also have many other significant departments. For example, we here at SCSE believe that students should also pursue a very strong career in sports along with their academics, and that is why we have a very strong sports department. We also have the National Scheme Service that allows students to indulge in social contributions. And we have the Student Welfare Board that allows students to support themselves through the Earn and Learn scheme. Now, all of these opportunities are further enhanced by the facilities that this college provides to all of its students and faculty members. For example, we have a dedicated health center that looks after the well-being of all the students, which is more important than ever before given the current situation of the pandemic. We have student facilitation centers, and we also provide hostel facilities to our students. The Symbi Food Court, which, if you haven't figured out already, is the place where all of us students gather after classes to socialize and hang out. We have the virtual library and databases through which you can access hundreds of written material. We have a dedicated student counselor, as well as well-equipped computer labs and technology-enabled classrooms that I'm very sure all of you are going to take advantage of once we start resuming our offline classes, hopefully very soon. Now, under the guidance from the Supreme Court of India and UGC, the college has established 3 significant statutory cells to ensure that all students get to experience a protective and orderly learning environment. These statutory cells are the anti-ragging cell, the cell for the prevention against sexual harassment, as well as the grievance redressal cell. So if you face any problems during your time here at SCSE and you want a listening ear, then these statutory cells are always at your disposal. With this, we now come to an end of the Know Your College presentation. And now I would like to hand over the podium to the faculty organizers. But before we leave, on behalf of Ashwini and I, we would like to welcome you once again to this new chapter and new journey of your life. And I'm very sure all of us are going to work together very soon. And we wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ashwini and Mallar, for that wonderful presentation. I'm sure you pumped up your juniors very well. Moving ahead, I now invite Dr. Zakira Sheikh, who is the head of the Honours Program, to throw some light on the Degree with Honours Program. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, our respected faculty members, non-teaching staff, my dear friends. As Tessie ma'am rightly said, that we have come together to start with a new beginning. To start with, dreams are aspirations of what we see ourselves actively participating in order to improve ourselves while becoming a part of something big. And this something big is here at Symbiosis. With this, I would like to introduce you all to the Honours with Degree program. Vidhi, is the slide visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Just a second.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you put it in slideshow mode, ma'am?
It's in slideshow mode.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Is it visible, Vidhi?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Yes. Now, Degree with Honours program. As we all know that at F5 level, at semester 2, student may be wondering, what are we supposed to do? Should we opt for Degree with Honours program or should we do a regular program? So here is an entire gamut as to how a student can move towards a degree program. The first very question that arises is why Honours program? Yes, the parents may be wondering, should my student go for an Honours program? And you yourself may be wondering, should I go for Honours program? What are the benefits? What are the advantages an Honours program give to a student over a regular program? So here we are. To make your doubts clear, we are here to explain you why should one opt for Honours program. Now, Degree with Honours is different from BCom and BA regular program in terms of nomenclature, that is the name and the structure in case of curriculum and various courses, and multidisciplinary approach that is imparted at our college. Honours program aims at creating a unique educational program which combines inter-subject domain and knowledge along with practical skills required for enhancing employability of a student. Now, we at Symbiosis, when a student opts for Degree with Honours program, he is being served with a comprehensive palette of specialization courses with a blend of 4 major pillars. One is the core paper, second is the interdisciplinary approach, third is the life skill, and the fourth very important component is the research. Student pursuing Degree with Honours program have a competitive advantage over regular graduate students. So a student, if he decides that he wants to go for Degree with Honours program, there is always a competitive advantage and the employability scope that he will get or she will get in the market. Now, Degree with Honours program. Our college instituted Degree with Honours program from the year 2014 and 15. The program offers additional academic inputs as well as additional credits. What is the duration of the program? The regular BCom program and BA program as well as degree with honors program is for the total duration of 3 years. The first year is common for both regular degree program as well as degree with honors program. The degree with honors program usually starts at the SY level. The student will have to opt for degree with honors program in the second year subject to certain eligibility criteria. That means if a student in semester 2 decides that in semester 3 he or she wants to go for degree with honors program, he have to get through certain criteria. And what are the criteria? What are the eligibility for degree with honors program? For a BCom student, he or she will require an aggregate of 65% marks in FY BCom class. For a BA student, an aggregate of 60 marks in the FY BA. Now, this is very important to note. A student with backlog in the first year, that means aggregate of semester 1 and semester 2, due to any reason, will not be able to get eligibility to opt for degree with honors program. So every student at semester 1 itself, if thinks or decides or aspire to go for degree with honors program, he should really work hard, take part in various activities, curricular, co-curricular, have a good domain knowledge and get eligibility criteria to go for degree with honors program. Now, when we talk about, it's moving. Vidhi, is the slide visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible. You can go ahead, ma'am. Zakira ma'am, are you there? Students, please give us a minute. Technical glitches are bound to happen in this online platform. We've all got used to it and still getting used to it now, so just give us a minute, students.
Yes. Sorry for inconvenience due to some technical glitches. Okay. We were discussing about why a student should opt for degree with honors program. Now, when it comes to commerce, the college provides specialization for BCom regular and honors. We have BCom with regular as well as we have BCom with honors, which will be provided at the SY level. We have another specialization at the FY level, that is BCom integrated with ACCA, where we will be providing at FY level a regular integrated with ACCA and as SY level integrated with ACCA for honors. We have another specialization, BCom with interdisciplinary, wherein a student will opt for interdisciplinary program at FY level and as SY level. He or she will be opting for honors program if he or she desires. And this year we came up with a very new program, which is BCom integrated with CIMA, which stands for Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, wherein a student will be pursuing, if he desires, honors at SY level. So these are 4 major programs in the BCom entire structure. Another, with respect to Faculty of Arts, we have specialization under BA regular and honors. We have 3 specializations. We have BA in English, we have BA in economics, and we have BA in psychology. A student who desires to do BA in English will be opting for a regular BA in English, and at SY level, he will be pursuing BA with honors. Second important thing under economics is whenever a student desires to pursue BA in economics, he will be a regular student at FY level, and at SY level, he may opt for BA in economics with honors. And at psychology, the same is being taken care. Now, when we talk about BCom, regular and honors, our college provides a vast palette for the student to choose from. We have BCom, wherein we offer 5 specializations. The first is marketing, the second is human resource management, the third is banking, the fourth is costing, and the fifth is business entrepreneurship. In BCom integrated with ACCA, we have accounting and finance. BCom interdisciplinary, which is another specialization at FI. In SY, a student can choose an option among these 5 categories, that is marketing, human resource management, banking, costing, or business entrepreneurship. We have another specialization, as we talked about, BCom integrated with CIMA, wherein a student will opt for and have a knowledge domain of management accounting. Now, choice of a specialization in second year. A student should also note that in order to choose a specialization in the second year BCom or BA, if he wants to go for degree with honors program, he have to choose one specialization. He will be a student of a regular BCom or a BA domain, and for example, BCom student can choose marketing as special subject and may further take degree with honors in marketing only. Or a BA student can choose English as specialization subject and may decide to further take honors in English. A student with marketing cannot opt for honors program in costing or banking or any other subject. Similarly, a student with English specialization cannot take honors program in psychology or economics. Now, in addition to regular papers that a student studies in the entire regular program, SY and TY BCom and BA have a huge specialization as well as interdisciplinary and research component that the college provides for a honors student. The honors student will have to complete following papers over the period of time. At SY, BA and BCom, we have in semester 3 core paper 1. That means whatever specialization a student have opted at SY regular, for example, marketing or banking, the core paper will be related to that paper, which he will be gaining 4 credits for the same. At semester 4, another core paper a student will take over, which will be relating to its regular specialization course, which will again have a academic addition of 4 credits. At semester 4, a student will also have an option to choose one interdisciplinary paper with a credit score of 3. At TYBA and BCom, there is another paper on life skill which he will gain 3 credits out of it. And we have a very important component for honors program, that is research methodology with respect to their specialization, wherein we are giving them 3 credits. Another important thing is in 6th semester, another core paper, that is core paper 3, will have 4 credits. And we have at the end the project. That means a regular student who is having a domain or a specialization in 8 papers, when he will have a competitive advantage of opting for honors and studying 3 core papers extra, 1 interdisciplinary, 1 life skill, research methodology, and a project report. So total, he will gain 23 credits at the end of BCom or BA honors program. Degree with honors program credit. Academic component of regular BA and BCom is supposed to be 122 credits. An academic component of honors BA and BCom is 23 credits. That means in totality, a student who gains degree with honors program will have 145 credits. Along with this, non-CGPA credit of physical education is 2 credits and non-CGPA credit of EVS is 3 credits. In detail, these CGPA credits will be explained by our another faculty, Mrs. Ashwini Kothari. So total credits earned by degree with honors program, student will gain 122 a regular BCom credit plus 23 credits of honors program plus 2 and plus 3. That means at the end of BCom and BA degree with honors program, a student will have 150 credits. But there are certain criteria which a student have to follow. That means an entry as well as an exit criteria. For BCom and BA honors student, students securing an aggregate B+ at the end of the 3 years program will qualify for the degree with honors program. For students who have opted for honors but not able to obtain the qualifying grade as stated above, will get the regular BA or BCom degree and will get separate certificates for the completion of the additional courses that have been a part of degree with honors program. So once at SY level, a student decides that he or she wants to be a part of degree with honors program, he have to follow certain entry criteria as well as certain exit criteria to gain a degree with honors program at the end of 3 years. There are certain important rules that are taken into consideration by our college when during the entire 3 years while we are offering the degree with honors program. Once you have taken admission for honors program, the admission cannot be cancelled on any grounds in the 2nd year or the 3rd year. You have to complete the entire program. Second important thing is students have to maintain 75% attendance for all the core papers that are special papers. And the third criteria is 100% attendance is required for interdisciplinary paper and life skill papers. Students are allowed to miss only 2 lectures for each semester. In case of inadequate attendance, student will not be allowed to give the examination. We will be having another detailed seminar on how a student can opt for degree with honors program and what are the things that he will have on his entire SY and TY during the 2 years. For more details and queries, you can contact, these are the 2 email IDs, Honors Coordinator, Mrs. Vrushali Zadav. So we will be there to help you to solve your all the queries with respect to degree with honors program. Thank you. Now I hand over to Vidhi.
Thank you so much, Zakira ma'am, for your valuable time and that insightful presentation. I now invite Dr. Hilda David ma'am to say a few words about Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts, SCLA, and the BCom Interdisciplinary Program. Hilda ma'am is one of our senior most professors and has been heading SCLA past 10 years. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. A warm welcome to this dynamic college. I'll be just giving you a little bit of highlights about Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts. I would like to quote Steve Jobs, who said, "Technology alone is not enough. It's technology married with liberal arts, married with the humanities, that yields us the result that makes our hearts sing," unquote. Good morning, good afternoon from Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts, a vivacious, unique, dynamic center which was set up in 2006. This program was initiated by our founder director, Dr. S.P. Muzumdar. He realized in today's dynamic scenarios, being a master of one trait was not enough. It was necessary to have a multidisciplinary system of education that includes a diverse mix of subjects from various disciplines, including humanities, science, commerce, and technology. Doing a liberal arts study increases curiosity, which is a prerequisite for lifelong learning. We at the center ensure students get out of their comfort zone. Therefore, a student who studies at the center develops on critical thinking, creative entrepreneurship, problem solving, solving tolerance for ambiguity. Holistic approach to education helps you to think through complex problems by looking for solutions from different perspectives. It enhances cultural understanding. The beauty of the center is that you get to study multiple courses from different fields and also get to interact with faculty who are well versed on their subject. What is the concept of liberal arts, as you see out here? What each of us would ask, or each of you would say, why would I study history, literature, music, science, and communication skills when I want to do a BCom or a BA and then qualify for a MBA or CA? These subjects have nothing to do with my job or career. There are some questions that the students ask us when they come to inquire. Being interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary is the need of the day. Today, one cannot look at a situation, a phenomenon, or a cause in isolation without taking into account the multitude of facets it touches. We are living in an era of rapidly changing new normals and revolution on the verge. The liberal arts courses at Symbiosis is one of the most well-crafted programs which offers an interdisciplinary approach to the students. It gives diverse glimpses by opening the windows onto the different worlds that coexist. Why take one discipline and limit your focus when you can develop and study multiple aspects? Interdisciplinary courses carry the essence of liberal arts and gives the students a competitive advantage over others. Today, with new higher education policy, interdisciplinary have become the heart and soul of education. It is against this backdrop that the college decided to introduce BCom with interdisciplinary. Our team, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Over the years, Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts has grown and has made notable changes in the life of many students. Initially started with 7 courses, Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts now offers more than 60+ courses from different fields of studies. This would not have been possible without the continuous efforts and hard work of our committed team. So you see the entire committee or the core committee of SCLA. As mentioned earlier, Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts offers more than 60+ courses from 4 major fields of studies. Earlier you have heard that we do have the streams, that is humanities, literature and language, science and performing arts. Now when you look into the science subject, this is not pure sciences. It deals with environment outdoor studies, which is one of our most popular courses. You know, it deals with health, something that you all can all relate to. It's not difficult at all. So these are some of the courses that we have. Obviously, we were not able to put all the 60 on screen. What is the course structure? This is the course structure. You have a diploma course. For the diploma course, a choice of electives from 4 streams, that is humanities and social sciences, literature and language, science and performing arts are available for the students. The students must pass in at least 1 course per stream to complete the course successfully. A total of 6 major courses must be taken to qualify for the diploma. So it's essential for you to do 4 from the 4 streams and then 2 of your choice. After successfully completing all the 6 courses, students have the option to opt for an extra course from the list of subject offered, known as audit. Audit course is purely optional and free. Diploma courses carries 18 credits. On completion, the student is given a certificate of completion of diploma and transcript containing all the grades. The overall fee for the diploma course is around 60 plus, which can be paid in 3 installments over a period of 3 years or by the time you finish your diploma. The certificate course can be opted by students instead of full-fledged diploma. Keeping in mind the other commitments, a student may choose 1 or n number of subjects from any field of study. Students who have chosen a certificate program can also opt for diploma later. So in case, like for example, you take a certificate course and you find that, oh, it's really interesting, why not do a diploma? Then you can shift into a diploma course and do the diploma. And diplomas are very important. I mean, they help you in the long run by paying additional fees. Yeah, a certificate course carries 3 credits. A certificate will be awarded to the students for successfully completing the course. The student must pass each course with a minimum of 50% to qualify and earn the corresponding credits. So you see, everybody has been talking in today's scenario that you should join a liberal arts course and everybody has to do a liberal arts program. So you see that, we have around 40 to 45 courses per semester. We have expert faculty. There is no age bar. I mean, you can be even 80-year-old and you want to join a liberal arts program. You definitely are most welcome. We have around about 15 students in a class. It's not a horde of 30, 40, 50 coming in. So 15 is the least that are there, and then it's one-to-one action with the students. Longer duration is not there. 3 months you can take per subject, and you also earn extra credits. What is the teaching methodology? Is very different from normal classroom lectures. It is designed in such a way that the students gain more both practical as well as theoretical knowledge. Faculty uses varied methods like guest lectures, workshops, audiovisual, group discussions, and field studies. So it's happening constantly, so it's not just bombardment of lectures, but you also get some kind of space where you can go out and see the real world outside. Evaluation method is, as I told you earlier, we have 45 hours course. We have 2 semesters, that is July to September and December to Feb. We hold classes from Monday to Thursday, 12 noon onwards, that is 12 to 2, 2 to 4, and 4 to 6. The good thing is we don't have examination, but we definitely have continuous assessment. Compulsory attendance, where you cannot miss more than 2 lectures, because if you miss more than 2 lectures is as good as saying goodbye to the class. And the audit class, which is very important, you have the freedom to choose your class. So you can sit in the class that you want to sit throughout, and then it comes onto your transcript. Okay, these are some of the highlights of SCLA. We have done a great job over the period of 2-3 years. It's just because of the pandemic that we have actually slowed down. But SCLA is known for introducing students to a lot of people, outdoor studies, guest lectures, creative thinking, critical thinking. And here we'll just showcase you a few slides so that you'll understand what all we get into other than theory. Here we have, the Hildesheim program, where students went to Hildesheim. In fact, batch 2021 were very lucky. They stayed on for 1 year because they loved Germany so much, and they made the maximum use of their trip out there. Then you have things like yoga, outdoor yoga on the Tekri. Then you have anthropology, students visiting a slum. Then you have, the German students being taken to the Goethe Institute. Then you have music and poetry. We have a very vibrant musician who comes and teaches us music and poetry. Okay, then you have anthropology, then you have subjects like soft skill, all these are a little bit of outdoor. Then again, German students and archaeology students who actually go to different places. The last trip was to Gujarat, where they went into this place to discover, to find out how this whole business of researching for something that has been lost there. Then plays organized. These are outside, theatre walas who come and they have performed a play with us, play reading, which was very well received. It's the same thing out here also, Marathi dramatic reading performance. So it's just not English, English, English. We do also give a glance into Marathi theatre. Then you have photography session. There you see Nand Kumar, who also does model photo shoot when the course gets over. Then we have guest lectures and workshops. We are creating creative writing workshops. Then we have field visits. This is the Amba village that they were talking about. This is archaeology students visit to Gujarat. This was a very interesting course, parapsychology, where you communicated with animals. You went out into these places where animals were there and learned how they communicated, and then you had a little bit of enjoyment by going to Imaginica. Yeah. Then you had visit to Panchkani, value-added courses, and you had salsa. You can dance your way out. Then you had conferences, more serious a bit of academics. Then you had drum circle, which also is very important and very popular actually, this course at liberal arts. Then river walk is there. Then environmental outdoor trek is another one where you're taken into the environment and you are told how you're supposed to survive. So you go with nothing. You are actually taught as to how to strike a stone and light a fire and cook in an earthen vessel. Yeah. Zakira just told you about the honors program. What we offer is, this interdisciplinary honors we have in the 4th semester, that's December, Feb, and then we have the life skill honors that goes to 5th semester, July, September. Again, 45 hours. Again, we have time from Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Compulsory attendance, theory and field study, 1-3 preferences allotted. So when you're doing your honors program, you come to us for an interdisciplinary program at Symbiosis Center for Liberal Arts. Some of the subjects which we offer for interdisciplinary honors and life skill honors. So you'll see, the vast span and different types of subjects that you are taught. So if you're an honors, if you're a commerce student, make sure that you take subjects which is not dealing with your subjects. It's always better to, go into, intellectual property rights or legal awareness or soft skill or something that is totally different, or mythology. You might say it's different and I will not be able to understand, but believe me, it is a very interesting journey. Yeah. Become interdisciplinary was something that this is an integrated interdisciplinary BCom program. A total of 14 interdisciplinary subjects will be offered from 4 fields of study. Again, humanities, literature and language, sciences, performing arts. Then again, it is, you see that essence of liberal arts, multidisciplinary education, favorable student-teacher ratio, unique teaching methodology, competitive advantage, and focus of the new education policy 2020. On Saturday, we did have an orientation program for the BCom interdisciplinary. These are some of the compulsory subjects that one needs to take. Then you have optional subjects are as follows. You pick up any two. These are the group of subjects which the interdisciplinary students will be studying from Group A and Group B. Again, you see the variety of courses that are there, and very different and very vibrant subjects. And we have very vibrant teachers as well. Our faculty is excellent. Yeah, then we have the same pattern of of course, the pattern of evaluation will be 70-30. You'll have classes from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Attendance is compulsory, and theory and field studies. These are some of the testimonials which our students have told us. You know, it makes, like the first one, Shonita Joshi is doing extremely well outside. She says, to make it short and sweet, liberal arts is the answer to every problem of complaint you have against the Indian education system. And if you have none, then it is the cure to your blindness. Everyone wishes to have a teacher as his or her mentor throughout their life, who will be your friend, a guiding light, and a source of inspiration and wisdom always. And at liberal arts, you are sure to get yours. Suchita says, SAC and SCLA together have created a platform to give me exposure to a range of opportunities rather than focusing solely on the mainstream academics. The college has created an environment which I found very conducive to personal growth. I remember noting the changes in my personality over the courses of 2 years. From the course, I can note the efforts put in by the respective teachers and authorities to ensure that the students benefit and get to learn the most. You can always go on to this and get your queries, or you can always visit our office and find out what exactly you want to do. Also, we've also put up courses on the website, so if you are interested, you can register. But I would like to tell you, it's worth it. You're never going to miss out on anything. At least when you go out of college, you'll say, yes, I've done something constructive. Anyway, have a good day, and thank you for listening. It's been a long day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hilda ma'am, for that lovely presentation and for giving us the in-depth knowledge about both SCLA and the interdisciplinary program. We will not be resuming for a break as we are running a little behind time. Moving ahead, I would like to introduce the guest speaker for today. Talking about today's speaker, Dr. Vivek Sane. Dr. Vivek Sane joined Symbiosis in the year 1982 as a full-time faculty at SIBM, Symbiosis Institute of Business Management, which is the very first management institute of the Symbiosis family. He was the director of SIBM between 2010 to 2014. He was also a part of SIBM's college faculty team for 33 long years and was the head of the Department of Marketing, Business Administration, and the controller of the exam department. He has done his doctorate in management and has corporate training experience of more than 20 years. We are delighted to have you on board, sir. Sir has also written several research papers like analytical study of shopping motives of young customers for selected product categories with reference to organized retailing in select metropolitan cities of India, and the Indian Telecom Regulatory Framework in comparison with 5 countries, structure, role, description, and funding. Also, regional brands in India, the way ahead, and dimensions of human intelligence, and much more. Now, without any further ado, let me invite Sir to present a talk on industry dynamics and skill sets needed post-pandemic. I hold the session open for you, sir.
Thanks, Vidhi, for introduction. So, dear students, now 356 students attending induction program. I hope that, Vidhi, I hope that everybody can hear me because.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Thank you. So going ahead, you just heard Dr. Hilda, Dr. Zakira talking about liberal arts and honors program. So first of all, I know that you did not have any rest pause, but I can assure you, just relax a while, listen to me, and this listening itself will be a good kind of a change for all of you. As it was told to you, that it is all about now Commerce Plus, BCom Plus or BA Plus. Whether variety of courses offered to you by liberal arts or a unique opportunity offered by Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce, and I must say because I was associated with all these programs, and ours is the first college in entire Maharashtra to start this BCom with honors program. And believe me, when we started this, we had to say no and put a condition that you have to have certain academic excellence to be eligible for honors program. And thanks to Dr. Soman for his strict discipline, BCom with honors became a real valuable degree for all students who passed out from Symbiosis Commerce. Now I am saying this to all of you because if you notice what has changed over a period of time, which is my major concern to share with all of you, that those were the days, I'm sure, if you are talking to some of your seniors or even to your parents, if they are commerce graduate, commerce was also always considered as easy to go, easy to get degree course. 4 hours in the morning, attend or don't attend, your choice, depending upon lecturer or depending upon college you have enrolled for. Comparatively easy exam and you pass out with a degree, and then you enter the job market and search for a job which may or may not be available. But let me tell you very, very honestly, it is not just true today. It is no more a 4 hours course. It is no more a course that you just get your degree and you are into a job market. I'll just ask you a few questions. Now, being an online session, I'm sure I won't get an answer, but I will tell you what answers I got when I used to do induction program in our Symbiosis auditorium. Whenever you come back on the campus, and I'm sure you will come back on a campus very soon, we have one of the best auditoriums in Pune. And I remember those lectures, you know, not just 344 students, but addressing more than 400 students. And I used to ask few questions to students in the induction program. For example, you know, you have completed your BCom and you are appearing for some interview. And the interviewer says that, have you heard of asset light business model? Have you heard of takeover? Other than Dhirubhai Ambani and Mr. Adani and Ratan Tata, have you heard of few industrialists from India? And for art students also, we used to have questions that, fine, now you have done your BA with economics, with English literature. What exactly you mean that in which discipline you specialize? Now, if there are no answers to these questions, or if student says that no, it has not been taught in our commerce curriculum. I remember a true story. We all know that there is a tally for commerce students now. A question was asked to a student that, can you please tell us, we have a balance sheet and a basic question at FY BCom level, why balance sheet tallies? And a student with a straight face gave us an answer, sir, there is a software called Tally, and when we install that, balance sheet always tallies. We said, thanks a lot, dear student. I think you need to have a readmission not only in FY BCom, but I think 11th standard commerce. Please go back. Now, humor apart, I personally noticed in my career that now you are in FY BCom. So let us start with an optimistic level. Then all said and done, you have got admission in one of the best colleges in India, not just in Pune. How you can make best use of that opportunity? Why I started referring to liberal arts and honors program, because already the changed skill set, the required skill set, Symbiosis have realized, noticed, implemented and executed for you. So for my request to all of you, please take advantage, please enroll for those courses, because those courses will equip you to know the skills. Moving ahead with what has changed in industry, If I am sure you all are quite familiar, if I say the fintech companies or asset-light business companies, you say, sir, we are FY BCom, we are attending induction program. इतने बड़े-बड़े words हमारे लिए मत use करो. Fine, I can understand that. I would just like to show you my first slide, and that will help you to understand the way things have changed. So just give me a couple of seconds to relax till then. Just a minute. Now I want you to see this short slide of collection of my article. And these are the companies called Apple, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco, Alphabet, that is Google, and Amazon. And what you see is a $1 trillion market capitalization. So let us assume you have completed your commerce and somebody says, have you heard of companies called Fang Ma companies? I can assure you that once I tell you the full form, all of you are part of those companies. You track those companies, but you may not know what is the full form. Fang Ma companies stand for Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Microsoft, Alibaba. I'm sure all of you are familiar with these companies. Now, if you notice the Apple market capitalization, which is trillion, I will just take you back and just look at where India stands. You can see this particular slide 2 days back it came. TCS is the second Indian company to hit 200 billion market capitalization. Now compare 200 billion with $2,000 billion of Apple. Please see the comparison, how small we are. And not just that, let us keep watching these slides. Here you will notice that I'm sure, because these are the companies which do come for campuses in Commerce College. We have Accenture, IBM, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, and look at compared to the other companies, how small we are. I will take you to one more slide. Now this is called, these are the people whom I'm sure you must know. Jeff Bezos, we all know because of Amazon. Elon Musk because of Tesla. I'm sure you all must be reading about Tesla opening its plant at Bangalore. Bill Gates, Bernard Arnault, basically for Louis Vuitton, a French company. Mark Zuckerberg, I think we all are on Facebook, and Warren Buffett, the great investor. Now, why I'm showing you all these slides? What is the reason? There are two things I wanted to share with all of you. I hope that all of you can see me full screen. I'll stop the presentation. Yeah, thank you. Now, my reason of showing you all those slides is, as a commerce students and art students, if you do not know that Twitter is a company, Netflix is a company, I'm sure most of you must have seen that Money Heist trailer of Anil Kapoor, because look at the business angle in it. I'm sure many of you must have been hooked on to Netflix and Amazon Prime, particularly Family Man 2. I'm sure all these 322 students must have seen either of these series. Look at the money part. First time Money Heist season 5 was dubbed into Hindi, Tamil and Telugu because they realize whether it is a Spanish TV serial or the South Korean, people are hooked onto web series now. And for Netflix, India is the big market. And that's the reason that Anil Kapoor trailer was introduced. And I'm sure you all must have enjoyed that trailer, which talks about goodbye, which is beautiful in Spanish. Point is, as marketing student under commerce, are you aware that OTT, now if somebody asks you what is OTT and you say no, I have not heard of OTT, it is over the top. So my first request is, there is a new language that is getting developed outside your college days. That's the language of business. OTT over the top. If somebody says, what do you mean by asset light business model? Check your mobile and each one of you have Ola, Uber apps. All of you have Paytm, all of you have Google Pay. What are they? They all are companies. I'm sure you must have recently noticed Zomato's IPO was so successful. Now what Zomato does, you place an order with a restaurant, it's already 12:45, so your taste bud must be inviting you. So you order a chola bhatura or chicken biryani, and before my lecture ends, that Zomato delivers that, and you say, sir, thank you, sir, for reminding us we have just ordered our lunch from Zomato. What is Zomato? Is it a manufacturing company? No. They are what we call as service providers. So if somebody says fintech companies, then we have Paytm, we have Google Pay, we have Amazon Pay. If somebody says we have food tech companies, fintech companies, food tech companies, it is Zomato and Swiggy. And then somebody says that have you heard of something like the travel tech companies like Ola and Uber? My request to all of you that the first new skill set which is required for all of you, please come out of your textbooks, please come out of your examination study material, and please read not just newspaper, because these days students don't read newspapers. You are on mobile, please read the news in corporate sector. If you don't know that Gautam Adani, a school dropout, has a complete control of our infrastructure in India. Ports are with Adani, airports are with Adani, warehouses are with Adani. Another man who never went to school, Dhirubhai Ambani, he created a petrochemical complex. And understanding future, his son, Mukesh Ambani, entered into retail and telecom. Telecom in September 2016, we are in 2021, Reliance Jio with more than 450 million subscribers is the largest telecom company. These are tomorrow's businesses, tomorrow's verticals where you will be getting a job. If somebody says, have you heard of Python? They said, Python ye kya hai? हमने तो snake का नाम सुना था. Sorry dear friends. What is the specialization in commerce? Are you in touch with new computer languages that are being developed, that are being studied? And you don't need any college or a special course. On your own, you can do that. So my request number 2 is, in the first year of commerce, please find out in which topic, I'm talking about job related or even entrepreneurship related topic you are interested in. If you are interested in stock market, you have a lot of time at your disposal. You need to understand the dematting. Today index is at 59,000. Those who have invested when the COVID came in, please remember my topic also talks about post-COVID. What has happened post-COVID? We all have gone online. Last 2 years nearly, we are taking lectures on either Microsoft Teams or Zoom or even sometimes on FaceTime or even WhatsApp interviews we have taken online. What has changed is digitalization was advanced by at least 10 years. What could have happened in India 10 years later has happened because of COVID. And it is not just education that has gone online. I will show you, depending upon time available, that During COVID times, I think I will take this opportunity to show you that slide once again. So let me just go back to my slideshow. Will you just tell me that the slides can be seen properly?
Sure, sir. I will.
So
Yes.
I hope that you can see this.
Yes, sir. It's
Now,
very
please
much.
see, yeah, please see, it says how much richer have world's richest got since COVID struck. At number 1 is our great man, Jeff Bezos, Amazon. 66% his wealth has gone up. Today he is $190 billion rich man. Same is Elon Musk, 194. Again, Bernard Arnault of Louis Vuitton. Our Bill Gates, our Mark Zuckerberg. Please remember, we have lost jobs in India. Many people have lost jobs, but these people have become much richer post-COVID. Look at these names also. Warren Buffett, our Mukesh Ambani now has, please remember, 104 billion for Warren Buffett. Mukesh Ambani, our Mukesh Bhai is not very far behind, 86, and Gautam Adani 65, Azim Premji 36, and Palonji Mistry, who actually also constructed our Lowley campus of Symbiosis, their company SP Group, $33 billion. In other words, COVID times gave a new opportunity to each one of us, to reskill ourselves. And that is my another request to all of you. Request number 1, please come out of your textbooks. Please come out of with your examination study material, and please join either some honors course offered by Symbiosis. For that you have to work hard in FY BCom, get 60% mark, then you become eligible. Also, Dr. Hilda, who was in charge right from the beginning, joined some liberal art course. That's a first commerce plus. Secondly, every day your study material, and for arts as well as for commerce. When I gave an example of Netflix, content writers, media experts, translators are the new jobs available. And believe me, now just imagine okay, now one of the students who is listening to me, you have learned one foreign language called Spanish. Don't you think you are the best asset for Amazon and Netflix to translate Spanish web series into either English or Hindi subtitles? You have got a skill set which nobody else has. Nobody will ask you, are you a BCom or a BA graduate? They will say, Spanish aata hai, South Korean aata hai, French aata hai, fine, you are good for us. In Pune, we have so many German companies, so many. And one of the prerequisites, I have noticed that in MBA students, I still teach at MBA level, that students said, sir, knowing Germany in Pune, it helps a lot. Because companies who interview you, they say, do you know which other foreign languages you know? You can't say English. English is a basic, it's no more a so-called foreign language. But if you say German, it will help German companies. So number 3 request is interest. I started talking about stock market. Art student can think about language they can learn. Commerce student can learn some of the investment techniques. I was constantly talking about that word called asset-light business model. So whether it is Ola or Uber, whether it is Google, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Amazon, whether it is Alibaba, where are the factories? Where is the capital intensive investment? Sorry, they don't have. Airbnb, where is the investment? No. Where are the hotels? Zomato cannot show you any hotel. They will show you the mobile app. Thousands of hotels are on our app. That's why we are one of the successful IPO. Please understand the definition of commerce taught to you in the class. Trade plus aids to trade. Please come out of that definition. Please see the commerce around you have changed. Commerce around you have changed. I'll just show you one more short clipping and we will stay put on that clipping for a minute. Just before COVID struck all of us, Jeff Bezos was in India. I'll just show you that small clipping of Jeff Bezos in India pre-COVID times. It was just in the month of Jan end when we all were very happy. Ignore the first 20 seconds of that video. That's it, purpose is over. He visited India. He visited a Kirana shop and he handed over an Amazon pack to a customer. And this particular photograph went viral on Insta. Lots of likes. A very simple question. Jeff Bezos did not come to India to have a cup of tea in a corner hotel. He came here for a business. And when he came here for a business, I want you to look at this power of our retail stores. You'll be shocked to know that what Jeff Bezos realized, you want delivery, like you want Zomato to come to your doorstep before Dr. Sane's lecture stops. That means 20 minutes, 25 minutes. You order something on Amazon Pantry, the sugar is just over, or you are on Swiggy Insta and you want to order say chicken masala because that is over in the kitchen in 20 minutes. ये कैसे आएगा? ये तो हवा में से तो नहीं आ सकता. So what Jeff Bezos understand and which he implemented, and this is what my request to all of you commerce and arts students, that you have to understand the change and then accordingly develop your skill set. Look at the 4 practical utilities as facility partners of our retailers, our Kirana shop wala in India. First of all, more than 15 million Kirana shops in India. More than 2.5 million pan shops in India. They all are our retail or distribution joint holders. Now just visualize, one of you are working and you suddenly get a call from a delivery boy of Amazon कि साहब आपका पार्सल आया है, आपके घर में तो कोई नहीं है, अभी हम क्या करें? Now you are somewhere 15 kilometers away. वो डिलीवरी बॉय बोलता है साहब हम वापस तो नहीं आ सकते, आपको आके डिलीवरी सेंटर से पिकअप करना पड़ेगा. You are little puzzled. And then that Amazon boy says, sir, the Kirana shop opposite your colony is our delivery partner. Next 24 hours, anytime as it is suitable to you, you please go to that Kirana shop, say Balaji Kirana shop, and collect your parcel. Suits you, suits Amazon, suits Balaji. First role, the retail shop next door becomes a micro warehouse, small warehouse. Role number 1. When Amazon discusses with Balaji, Balaji says, आप हमें और भी काम दे सकते हैं. We know most of the customers in the 3 kilometers retailers. वो सब आते हैं हमारे यहाँ, ब्रेड लेने के लिए आते हैं, मैगी नूडल लेने के आते हैं, हमको एड्रेस मालूम है. So we are ready to distribute your parcels within 3 kilometer radius of this place. Those retailers can become delivery boys also. Third, तुमको 20 मिनट में सर्फ चाहिए, 20 मिनट में कोलगेट चाहिए, मिल जाएगा. कैसे मिल जाएगा? Amazon has created a network. When you place an order on Amazon Pantry or Swiggy Insta, that order is passed on to the same Balaji store as per the location platform. और जो तुम नीचे उतर के बालाजी से कोलगेट लेके आओगे, सर्व लेके आओगे, वही बालाजी वाला on behalf of Amazon offers you a surf or sugar in 20 minutes. Look at the way these things can happen. And the fourth and the last way, Amazon says, why you are buying the HUL supply, Colgate supply, we are ready to supply at some 10% discount. So they become partner to B2B business also. Now I'm using this word as a part of new business language. B2B is business to business. B2C is business to customers. Facility centers are warehouses. Dear student, please tell me, after 3 years in Commerce College and Arts College, if you don't know what is happening around your world related to your subject, आपको जॉब कौन देगा? आपको मन में गिल्ट लगेगी कि अरे मैंने कॉमर्स तो कर दिया यार, लेकिन मुझे आता क्या है? Nobody wants you to know debit what comes in, credit what goes out. You will go out forever if you don't learn. Forget about it. Bookkeeping, record keeping, छोड़ो अभी. Software सीखो. Everybody uses it. You are not going to take a paper and pen and write entries. Learn that. So my another request to all of you, I said develop your interest, develop what you are good at right from the beginning, and learn some computer languages. Learn some of the new skills. You know, actually, I have taken a printout also, but now instead of printout, I can go straight to what Byju has acquired. We all know Byju. I think what Byju has acquired, and it is already on my screen, I will show it to you. I just took out the printout, but now I think all of you can see that. And Vidhi, normally this is what I do in my class. So if you are comfortable, because I can also read that, but just to be more interactive, if you can read a small para about Byju, I think all students can listen also if you are comfortable. So I will just take you to that slide.
Sure.
Are you comfortable reading that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here we go. Thanks, Vidhi, for your cooperation.
Sir. Always happy to help.
Just a minute. So this is my file where I go on updating all stories. So Vidhi, I'm sure you can see this small para of Byju, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Please, now all students, please listen very carefully to Vidhi. If you want to answer a question, what I changed, you will see everything what I changed in what Byju has done. Please go ahead.
Sure, sir. Byju's has acquired Akash Tutorials, Topper, and White Hat Junior to expand the portfolio of educational products. Acquired US Kids Digital Reading Company for $500 million. Epic has 2 million teachers and 50 million kids. The company works on subscription model. Also bought OSMO, US educational games firm, for $120 million. It has acquired Great Learning for $600 million. It specializes in online higher and professional learning. It has acquired Bangalore-based AR company WHO DAT. This will improve product offering capacity of Byju's. In September 2021, it has acquired GRED UP GradeUp online exam preparation platform. It will rebrand this acquisition at Byju's exam preparation. Earlier, Byju also acquired small startup HashLearn and Scholar. In September 2021, it acquired US-based creative coding platform Tinker for $200 million. Tinker enables students of all ages to learn to code at home, school, or on the go. Coding syllabus is used by 1 in 3 US K-8 school. It has presence in 150 countries and has 60 million kids.
Thanks a lot, Vidhi. Thanks a lot. Now, if you notice now, all of you, if you are paying attention and you are not still hungry, and I don't want you to be hungry, have a little more patience, then you have a good lunch. Akash was a classroom. So now as a commerce student, BCom is not enough. I'm sure if you tell parent, पापा जी बहुत हो गया कॉमर्स किया सिम्बोसिस से, अभी लड़की ढूंढो मेरे लिए, एक झपाटा मिलेगा पेरेंट्स से, कौन देगा बीकॉम वाले को लड़की? कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा पैसा कमाने के लिए. In other words, as you are into TY BCom, you will be preparing, and both commerce and art student both, you will be doing the preparation either for MBA, which is one of the most favorite option, or you have good options now, and that good option is CA, company secretary, cost accountant. Why don't you start preparing? Byju is just one example. Believe me, वन ऑफ द वेरी क्लोज एक्वेंटेंस, उसका 8 बरस का लड़का मेरे पास आया। उसके पास क्या था? आई एम अ कोडर, व्हाइट हैट जूनियर कोडर, एज 8 years. Please remember, if you see what Byju has acquired every space in education. Coaching is a space, it is with Byju. You all have to appear for entrance exam. Coding is a space, it is with Byju. Gaming, now video game, you all play video games. We all enjoy them. How many of you can learn that video gaming? You must have seen the words over there, augmented reality. अभी तक क्या है, यहाँ लगा के ऐसे वैसे डांस करने का, शिमला जाओ, यहाँ जाओ, पेरिस जाओ, वैसे रहते हो रूम में, बट वो ऑग्यूमेंटेड रियलिटी का बॉक्स लगाते हो। अरे उसके बारे में सीखो। AR, ऑग्यूमेंटेड रियलिटी, वर्चुअल रियलिटी, पबजी के बाद मत भागो उसके बाद आगे। सो if you, and this is available on Google, you just type 8 acquisitions of Byju in 2021. Whatever I have created for my handout, you will see in fraction of seconds. Google has replaced all of us. We are no more our teacher. हमारा महागुरु Google बैठा है, मेरे सामने भी बैठा है यहाँ. So now my next question, because already I got a hint, 5 minutes are left, so I will try to wrap up whatever I have said. Learning new skills along with understanding what has changed outside you. Number 3, if you are interested in stock market, learn that. If you are interested in coding, learn that. If you are interested in artificial intelligence, please learn that. You need not be an engineer for that. अरे TY BCom में जाने के बाद MBA के लिए मैथमेटिक्स के कोचिंग लगाने से पहले FY से डिसाइड करो ना, मैथमेटिक्स को इंटरेस्ट है क्या तुमको? This is again, knowing what you are good at is another skill which you have to develop. If you don't develop that, ढूंढते रह जाओगे TY BCom के बाद भी. So please don't do that. And now if you look at new avenues, fintech, huge opportunities for commerce students and art students, fintech companies. Fintech is a combination of financial and technology. Retailing, supply chain management, and please remember, I'm not talking about वो 12th standard वाले के job, retail shop में खड़े रहने का. I'm talking about technical jobs, intelligent job which commerce student can get. Retailing is a huge opportunity. Food delivery segment, and again I'm not talking about delivery boy. That is only for those who have just completed 12th standard and have never entered the school or the college. I'm talking about back end. Zomato has a huge back end operation requirement. This is what you need to know, understand, and master. Skills are unlimited. Change is unlimited. If you understand that change and acquire, I think you are done. And plus, please remember, and I must say this to all of you, Dr. Soman is the first principal who initiated autonomy. Many students said, "Arey, autonomy बोल के क्या है?" Autonomy is a freedom given to faculty members to teach what they want to teach, not the syllabus which is prepared around 20 years back. Define marketing, what is bookkeeping, balance sheet, वो गया सब अभी. Today, all our commerce teachers, I'm very proud, I was part of this for more than 33 years. Our commerce teachers, our arts teachers, our liberal arts teachers teach you what is required for you because they have a full freedom to define the syllabus. I remember Dr. Zakira madam, she was the first one to say, "Sane sir, hum digital marketing ka course karenge kya?" I said, "Yes, please go on." And she introduced that course. Because today, I'm sure you don't see ad in the newspaper first, you see ad on Facebook, you see ad on YouTube, you see ad on Insta. That is digital marketing. If you are doing BCom with marketing and if you don't know anything about digital marketing, please ghar jao. Then this is not a college for you. So having said that, I think my time is running out and your Zomato delivery boy must be at the door. So all the best. If at all sometime you come to Symbiosis Commerce and I can come and teach you some of these new skills in management because we have developed our case studies and we always do that. So thanks a lot. I think Vidhi, I should call it a day.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words and enlightening our students with so much knowledge. I now would like to propose the vote of thanks. Firstly, I am humbled and extremely thankful to our eminent and very talented speaker, Dr. Sane, for accepting our invitation and sparing his valuable time for us. It was, sir, our pleasure to listen to you and your thoughts and your professional advice. I'm sure we've all learned and imbibed so many enriching things from you, sir. I definitely enjoyed your session a lot, sir. The way you related everything in the form of a story and examples made sure that we are glued to your speech right till the end. Here at this moment, I would like to thank our ever encouraging and dynamic principal, Dr. Rishikesh Soman sir, and our extremely supportive vice principal, Dr. Tessie Thadatil ma'am. Diksha Aram committee head, Dr. Sharayu Bhakre ma'am, for her guidance, and the entire team of Diksha Aram committee for flawlessly executing this program. I would also like to thank Nitin and Nazir sir from the IT department for their prompt and unending help. Lastly, I would like to thank our audience for being such patient and attentive listeners. We will see you tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. sharp. The link for the feedback form has been put in the chat box. I request each of you to kindly fill the feedback form. Thank you so much. I hereby end the session.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.